Hello from ChinaAsia.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I'll show you, and just before I say anything, this is the first video on YouTube that shows you the Steel Battle Gim. Haha, okay, so this is the first video on YouTube that actually shows you a review of the new product from Steel in 2012. This is the Battle Gim, a Chinese sword, a battle sword. And okay, so just a brief review here. Okay, the specs. It's a damascus blade, very nicely polished. And now it's here. You can see hardwood, rosewood scabbard, and handle. Somehow on the photos on my blog, you can see that the scabbard is a bit lighter color than the handle. I guess it's the stain or oil they use, but then, well, it's fine. And here, there are two white lines. On the photo, you see it's white, but in a real person, it's kind of a silver line, and I think it's kind of like some kind of paint or something they use, and it's silver, okay? It's shiny. And here, there's a hole that goes through the handle and the tang. So, it's for you to hang a tassel, or even you can take the tassel off, and this thing acts like the peg that goes through the tang to secure the sword, the blade inside the handle. Here, the pommel, and here is a nut cap. You can use the vice grip to clamp into this thing, and then twist and rotate this, and then loosen this up. Then you can take the pommel out. And inside there's another nut that secures the tang, okay, here inside the handle, the tang, secure the tang to everything. So if this part goes loose, you can tighten it up, but then actually it won't go loose because there's a thing here, a roll pin here that goes through it. So a very secure and very strong, solid built sword. These fittings here are made of blackened iron. And it's nicely engraved with flowers and leaves design. Okay, so it's also somehow hollowed out at some point, and you can see it's a very nice piece of art. Okay, so here the fittings here is also leaves and flowers, and at the bottom here is smoothened out. Okay, so actually when you put it on the ground like that, it won't scratch or damage the engravings. So that's a very nice design, and it comes with a tassel. This is not any cheap tassel you can see in most cheapos Chinese swords. This one is a good quality one, and the tassel is not like those cheapos one that will dissolve or discolor when it's wet. So this thing is cool. It's you can actually wash it, and here the two thing here that used to be some cheap China plastic beads kind of stuff. Now this is made of cord or some kind of string. It's very nice. Okay, so it's a nice quality tassel, and I think that the tassel doesn't fit the theme of the sword much, but oh well, it's fine. when I used it, I used to like to take it off. Okay, so let's pull the sword out. Very nice, eh? It's a fully polished to a mirror finish damascus steel blade, and the pattern of the damascus is very subtle. It's a bit like the jade lion sword, but then the jade lion sword is even more subtle than this one. For this one, you can just look at it straight and you can see the pattern already. Okay, maybe I will come over and show you the pattern up close so that you can see it. Okay, now the way to show you the pattern is to get a nice flashlight and a diffuser. And now you can see the pattern. Okay, let's dim that down a bit. You see the pattern? Nice, eh? So this is the real pattern. You see? And cool, eh? Okay, so See, that's the pattern. Okay, let's see the other side. Flip it over. From here. All the way. Going down. Okay, so that's the pattern. Okay, so yeah, that's the pattern, and as you can see, it's very nice, and even you sand it with sandpaper, it's not going to go away. It's a real damascus or real folded steel blade. It's sharpened nicely, and out of the factory, I think it's sharpened better than the jade lion sword as well. It's very sharp. So before that, let's do a test. It weighs 2 pounds 8 ounces compared to the cold steel Gim sword, which weighed 2 pounds 2 ounces, and the jade lion is 2 pounds 3 ounces. So it's a much heavier sword in hand. I think most people would not really like the weight, but I like it so much. Okay, let's take a look. Super sharp out of the box. Okay, another one. Very sharp, right? Corner. Oops. Okay, so it's very sharp and very scary sharp. So and the finish on the blade is it have a very slight bulky or misty layer on top, and when you look at it, it feels like some kind of mist is on top of the blade. It's very cool. Okay, so here goes our second test. After you see that the sword can cut paper, let's test the balance of the sword. Okay, to be fair, let's take out the tassel. To take it out, it's very easy. You just pull the loop and loosen this thing up. And there you go. Okay, so to be fair, let's take the tassel out and check the balance point. About here. Okay. Yeah, here. Here you go. About here. I like it. It's further out than my cold steel Gim sword. Okay, I think it's more than 4 inch. Okay. Now, second, it's medium target. Cardboard. I got 3 pieces of cardboard here, and let's chop it. Went through. I'm using very light force to tap into it only. I wasn't even chopping it. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. No chip, no nick, no nothing. Okay, very nice and nice edge. Okay, so now the next target is a target that is very risky. Okay, soft metal. This is soup can or fruit can. Okay, it's not a pop can. And before we do so, okay, let's loop the blade first. We don't want the blade to get damaged. Okay, so let's loop the blade out using some gun oil. It'll work. Okay. Looping. Oh yeah, the edge on this one is actually very smooth and much better than the jade lion when it came right out of the box. You can like when you wipe the sword down like that, you don't feel the blade's edge is scratching or anything. It's very nice. Okay, now the sword is looped. Let's try this out. Chopping hard target, we'll use the back here, this side. So can. No damage, no nicks, no nothing. V-shaped in like that. V-shaped in. Okay. And let's see if I can. Oh yeah, let's do the stabbing test. Should have done this before. Yeah, lightly tapped into it. It goes through with ease. Okay, and check the tip. Very well, no damage. Okay, so after we chop that can, let's see how the edge does. Paper. Yeah, I'll try this side and the other side just to be fair, okay? This side first. Nah, okay. Great. The other side. Smooth. Okay, try to tip out. Flip over the other side. Whoops. Try that out. Okay, very sharp. No damage, no nothing. So overall, it passed the can test, the cardboard test with medium target and soft target with the paper. Very nice, good subtle pattern, nice weight, and also, oh, one more thing before we end the video. Later on, I'll do another video to show you this sword in action with me doing a form with it. But then here, I would just like to clear some doubts from people. They say that the guard is hard for you to control and do some Gim Fa, the flower movement. Okay, let me show you. This is not going to block it. When you hold the sword right, like that, okay? Look at that. Okay? Look at that. See? Dim. Liu. See? That's very good grip, good handling. Very good handling. And overall, the theme of the sword is all about leaves and flower, which resembles spring, the season, spring. So it means that it's the start of a new year, a good bright future, and since this is a war or battle sword, it means that with the victory of the battle, you're going to earn your the country or the place is going to be prosperous. So later on, okay, you have a very bright and good future with the victory of battle. So having a sword like this in 2012 actually means that, oh, cool, in 2013, okay, our future is going to be brighter after we go through all the obstacles. So, great sword for 2012. Enjoy my video. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.